What is it about this parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia pines, that draws us in so? Is it the beauty? Is it the color? Is it the sound and the breezes? Is it the history? It's all of that. Everything together makes this place special. This is Augusta National. This is the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a three-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, six-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all three, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, we begin this annual rite of spring amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods, live opening round coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. The leader is Matt Kuchar. He's off to a good start at 6 under. So, Frank, what a thrill for this young golfer. Got that all-important first career victory earlier in the season, and with it came that coveted invitation to this great tournament. Frank, you know the feeling. You've been there. What do you think's running through their mind right about now?
Probably everything, including breakfast, really. Yeah, it's just a great feeling, Rich. You know, we exist in a sport that is very much what have you done for me lately. So you just look back and just because you're a rookie, forget that. You're a winner. That's all you even think about. Because there's a lot of people this season that have not won. So put you in front of that pack and then just go play and assess it afterwards come Sunday. Get on that first tee and you hear 4 please, now driving. That's all it is. And just stick it in drive and go like that.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And this is going to be a good result. It's going to catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2. Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the condition.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. And this is going to get way up there. 3, that, a very good drive. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Ten-foot putt left. Nope, that is not going to get there. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Didn't want to come around. It's into the bunker left of this fourth green. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Oh, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
142 yards left to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
A little unlucky there. That ball landed very close to the flag, but look how far it's gone on.
A long one coming up here for birdie. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at level par. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. Yeah, not quite enough on that one. It's going to take this slope and come back off the front of the green. Working back up from below the putting surface, this a second. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
That will be just fine.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
Just need a little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, a little bit closer.
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Oh boy, that seared the left edge, but it didn't want to go in. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Has a great chance to reach the green, but still going to have to pull off an awfully great shot, hitting it right to left and trying to fit it in that narrow opening.
And this is going to come down off the pine tree and into the second cut. "13 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. This is going to be a beautiful drop down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Now this Noda for birdie.
And a really tricky look here. Tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and just let it drift its way back to the hole.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12. We make the turn here at Augusta National, start of the second 9, and Frank, you look at this young player, nothing to it on the first 9 under par, here to start the tournament.
But there is no water on the front 9, Rich, and as we all know, the water starts at 11, 12, 13, 15, and 16. Can they get through that? Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, watch where this will wind up. That's going to go all the way down off the front of the green. "11 feet away. Good effort, but that'll run 2 3 feet past the hole. All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. So here we go. Those first 10 holes were memorable enough in this first professional round at Augusta National, but now here's where things really start to get interesting. Frank, you know it as well as anyone. This is where you call the Masters every year. After this tee shot, it is a first trip through Amen Corner.
And right you are, Rich. A lot of people think Amen Corner is 11, 12, and 13, but it starts actually on the second shot into 11, and the tee shot at 13 is the finish of Amen Corner. But it's also where you start to see water at the very first time. You get a nice tee shot on 11, and you will look at the pond just short, and the water, which is Rays Creek, that protect the back of the screen and then leads into the 12th hole. So it's an amazing part. I think it's a special part in golf. Number one, you feel privileged to be able to play the golf course, let alone compete in the Masters. But it's also where all the action invariably seems to start at Augusta National.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at 1 over. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. That one safely on the putting surface. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this is very makeable, Rich. Not a lot of break, not a lot of slope. Definitely take a run at it.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets. Maybe make eagle here. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, that is a tough break. That is into that tributary to Rays Creek that runs along this 13th fairway. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his third to the par 5. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Yeah, that's a good roll there to come away with just a bogey at this par 5. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Good job of Budman right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 2 over par. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. Okay, Frank, he'll be happy with that one. This 15th hole presents its share of challenges on that second shot. That was well done.
Its name is Firethorn, Rich, and that water in front so often puts out somebody's fire. So that is 2 great shots.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. Well, you have to figure this to be another exciting moment for this young golfer. Frank, you stop to consider how many great moments have taken place here at hole number 16, this beautiful little par 3, and now here you are standing on that tee for the first time as a pro.
Yeah, it's quite incredible, Rich. Not just the hole, but the opportunity too. That ridge that cuts through the green there. So we've seen many a shot look like it's 20, 30 feet, even perhaps right or left of the flag, and then starts to take the contours and roll. Could it be a hole-in-one? Could it be like a Tiger Woods missing the green on the left and in your life? So 16, it's an opportunity. It's theatre. It's Augusta.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call.
That was awesome.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
145 yards left. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
Oh, this could be good.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one's just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
12 feet still to go. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you want at 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending, all you've ever wanted. A chance to finish strong here at the 18th. Frank, as we've mentioned, this is our featured golfer's first round as a professional at a major championship. You'd have to say a few more downs than ups so far. What have you seen?
A little bit of inexperience on the golf course, Rich. I mean, there's opportunities abound here, the par fives, for example, at Augusta National. But there's pitfalls. I mean, the tough holes. To use the words of Tom Watson, if you can keep the slate clean on holes like 5, 10 and 11, 12, obviously, holes like 17 and 18, you can certainly get around Augusta National. So I think this was more a lesson learned today.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last, and that will be an opening round score of 73. So our featured golfer well back after round 1, and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they're...
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second-round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. The leader is Matt Kuchar. He shows the way at 7 under. Round 2 here at the Masters, an important day in the life of this young golfer. Played reasonably well yesterday in that first ever professional round here. Now, the goal, you'd have to think, tighten a few things up, maybe putt just a little bit better, and you're going to be around for the weekend in a major championship.
I would say the start, too, is important today. The opening holes become more difficult over the last few years, and that opportunity at 2 and 3, the par 5 and the short and really drivable third. And the goal has to be to get under par quickly today.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's got it back to even par. So, Frank, this, as we've mentioned, our golfer's second professional round here at Augusta National. You finished fourth here back in 1996. Curious, how long did it take you before you started to kind of get comfortable with the layout and the contours of the greens and all the nuances that you have to become familiar with in order to be successful here?
Well, I certainly don't think you want to get complacent, but to answer your question, I never really felt totally comfortable. But what did help was playing with experienced players like Arnold Palmer, who had played in more Masters than I'd had hot dinners. And what I did glean from them is they look left and right, short and long. I think too often when you're young, and I'm going to say dumb in this situation, you just sort of take this direct line at all these flags. And then when you look at a seasoned player, they're looking for humps and hollows. What's around the hole? In other words, the flag stick is a destination, not necessarily the target. Once I started to learn that, then I realized how you could play Augusta National. And the more players you play with, whether it was a Ballesteros or a Tom Watson, you started to see that was the one common denominator with all the people that was successful around Augusta National.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. Can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. This one starting a hair right. Oh, that is a big drive. Easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. That one was running so hot. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Now a second to this par 3. Just 5 feet left. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one polished off for bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So the ball on an upslope now for his second. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And players have a option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at even par. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. Okay, maybe not ideal, but pin high to the left and a decent look for birdie coming up. Just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green.
Good drive, left of center, flag cut back right. You can just go straight at it.
From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Solid, good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Has a great chance to reach the green, but still going to have to pull off an awfully great shot, hitting it right to left and trying to fit it in that narrow opening.
Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot. Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an Eagle 3. Superb. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Oh, he's pulled it. And that will come down into the second cut. So this a long one now for his second to the par 4. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And this is going to be a 3 under 33 on this first 9. That's some good playing. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. So that's in for par to start this backside, and he'll stay at 2 under. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. Water left and long. This is second at 11. From the fairway nota, this is third.
Although you're in the fairway, this is one of the hardest pitch shots at Augusta National. Green is sloping severely away from you. Going to have to clip it perfect to get it to behave.
15 feet away. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain right where he is. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3-12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind. Absolutely critical. Oh, this doesn't look promising. Uh-oh, that comes up short. That needs to hold on. But alas, it will not. Runs back into the creek, short of this 12th green. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 5th at the par 3. That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. Hole number 13. This is regarded by most as the greatest par 5 in the world. Why? The risk-reward that's involved and all the history that's been written here at this wonderful hole.
Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that could be an important one as he'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. And that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
Well, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay at level par. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Decision time now. Take on the pond or not. His second at 15. This such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. Will certainly help the cause. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. This is turning a little to his left, and that gonna run out into that second cut. Second shot coming up. Notice down there.
Left with 154 to the hole. Lie looks hot. Needs to be careful of the ball jumping.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
That's good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18. And that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
That might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will be a second round score of 70, 2 under par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.